in the mind of the fly, flying aimlessly, wander lazily, entrapped in a web a spider weaves so painstakingly and faithfully. Flies drop at the feet of the temptress, black widow, shadows cast, bare skin by the window. Reality's portholes, doorways to separate mazes, faces in and out of vision, laced with cases of dead faces, places life on a string. Tightrope walker, grows wings, stalk over space with time I climb while demons sing. In excelsis Deo, to the making of cosmic Plato, I lay low, my sky is filled with tombs marked by gravestones, my slave tones revisit homes of spirits tortured in cocoons, where looming creepers crawl and map the fate of coming doom. Gloom surrounds the womb of life. I live and breathe the sea where I'm the wife of devil's strife. Like birds in flight, I race at windows, crush bones in the night. The glass house stands, I land outside and perish. What a sight. I might resurrect myself, grasp the end and enter in. Splattered feathers on the wind and now cycles begin. Sit of man, I stand alone with tones turned to screams. When Satan enters through the door and out the back God leaves. Moaning trees, I believe the spider of her duties and disperse in the breeze. What a tangle, what we weave.
Inferior intellect, insects attempt to soar to these heights. I leave them dangling, strangling men with a cordless mic. The pathetic get it for trying to cite my verbs in verbatim, but my verbs bite back. Yeah, yo, my verbs, yeah, they swallow them whole. Rhyme flow, a boa constrictor, constricting victims, victimizing, lying, protozoa emissions. One-celled organisms stuck in unirhythm mode, with only one mode of flow to unload. Behold the multiple artistry of the cryptic flows of archery, precise slice of a small part. And there's much more to come, cause hip-hop runs in my arteries. Straight from the heart, you'll see it pump life to the body of the beat. Oddly, it'll never cease, each CPR release will breathe new life to the masterpiece. Some call hip-hop, but I call it life gear for survival. Vinyl, fry line, a broken dance and advanced mics. And if you have none of the above elements in possession, my suggestion, stay far away from the cryptic one's invention.
Man, please, I evolved from an army that never stood at ease. We fly kites with keys and blame poverty on the fleas. Cause they took all the scratch and that shit's whack. I got the whole world in my hand, but it melts in your mouth much better. Should you ever come in contact with the facial expression that battled the 22nd letter? Yo, the secret is never ask him what possessed him, now that's clever. Thought for sportsmanship was taught to the bad loser. And if you don't accept it, I'll say go to hell on the express elevator. And expect to dwell and breathe hard like Vader. Enclosed in a dark crater, reduced to a scavenger, scrounging for his creator. And my anti-vanity boots are made from alligator, a personal symbol of my innovative labor. You need not a feather to soar, unless it's a pen that you dip in the ink that's mightier than swords. Adams have the divine right to bless the mic, so praise the Lord. For others to follow, pose the position. You're supposed to listen with an ear that's hollow, because tomorrow puppeteers will attach strings to your tears at will to control your sorrow. Like a possum when he fakes death to see tomorrow, don't hold your breath. Yes, good morning class, I am Professor Kramer, and by the end of the semester, I would hope that you would be able to copy or emulate these great musicians that I just revealed for you today. This is Hip Hop 101, and by the end, just listen to the song.
At night, I ignite and light the stars of my flight. The red moon glows crimson and gives the blinded sight. Yellow eyes and black wings give way to strange things. Devious occurrences cause murderous happenings. Laughter rings to the galaxies, the gods crown the new king. Angels turn to demons, so now they fiend in underlings. I strive for righteousness, though might just listen to temptation. Past prior convictions at fast paces be erasing. Listen to the sound of 1,000 screams resound in your eardrums, then beg the gods that you've been lost, but now you're found, foolish mortals. Blind past the silly hurdles of your existence. Ignorance is bliss, so y'all are happy and I'm blissless. I guess it's Christmas, everybody celebrating with their antichrist. Completeness is nice, but we ain't sinless, so we pay the price. At last, human perfection. When we settle for our nature and continue to deceive, we'd face death before belief.
When I attack foes, I create black holes and trap those gods within my clutch. They die like flies in the eyes of aeon flux. My lasses grab their asses. I give lashes with metaphorical whips. This oracle sits on historical scripts. I'm warning you it defies logic to oppose. My deposit of positive forces, it tosses foes into black vats of acidic liquid tracks. It pours like hydrochloric. My flow sort of a flask that's holding lots of stolen hot chemicals. Poetical, extraterrestrial with structure of tentacles, throwing fallen enemies in garbage-filled receptacles beyond the help of intellectual medical professionals. And it's unstoppable. Hospitals have no vacancy, escape's impossible. My third optical heats up to bake you fake MCs with degrees that exceed a furnace. The worthless epidermis burn if they don't learn to stay clear of verses. Surface residents fall to the underworld, intelligent atom veteran, far from artificial. The art's official, the missing piece of the dark crystal. My intercontinental ballistic aerial bound missiles won't miss you. Even if you whack with quick and nimble as Jack, you get vaporized, fried. Those that survive get trapped in my mind with no possibility of escape. You all lack mental ability, so suffer this ugly fate.
I got my eyes on the prize like Olympians flipping when instant replay screws them over. That's why I hold the mic like a 4-leaf clover, so I can determine what lies at the rainbow's end after our reign is over. Of atomic dynasty, claymated pottery, air and water, here to fuse life or create order and start my apocalyptic dietary. Cause hysterically I am known as Teddy Ruxpin, the horizon denter that evolved from an army that never stood at ease. And if that's your XY, you better check her like Chinese. For many days I was trapped in a maze like a guinea pig, but my days were repeated in the ways of the groundhog. Just another collapse on that breathes to rebel the smog. I say we break the legs on the high horse, put a bullet in the brain and splatter the ego. Look before you leap, man, or you're gonna get sent to the great blue sky with a heart